King Midas sits amidst his golden kingdom, a portrait of unsatisfied obsession. His hands move ceaselessly, counting and recounting, yet his heart remains untouched by the cold gleam of his wealth. The treasuries, dim light, cast long shadows, accentuating the emptiness that even mountains of gold cannot fill. Bathed in ethereal light, an angel materializes before Midas. Midas, initially startled, quickly recovers, his eyes gleaming with avarice. The angel asks, "What is your greatest desire?" "I want to be the richest in the world," Midas declares, his voice filled with feverish longing. The angel smiles, knowingly granting Midas a wish. "Whatever you touch will turn into gold." Midas leaps with joy as the angel vanishes, leaving him alone with his golden gift. King Midas, eyes gleaming with anticipation, touches his bed, watching in awe as it turns into solid gold. He moves swiftly through the room, his touch turning furniture and clothing into gleaming, lifeless gold. The room transforms into a dazzling display of gold, yet it feels devoid of life. He laughs maniacally, lost in the intoxicating illusion of his power and wealth. Midas reaches for a bunch of grapes. They turn to solid gold at his touch. He attempts to drink. The water transforms into molten gold as it touches his lips. Frustration etches deep lines onto Midas' face as his stomach rumbles with hunger. He stares at the glittering golden feast, the cruel irony of his gift sinking in. Midas' daughter sprints across the lush garden, her face radiating pure joy as she approaches her father for an embrace. He enfolds her in a warm embrace, unaware of the impending horror. A horrifying transformation unfolds. Her soft flesh hardens into cold gold as she becomes a lifeless statue. Midas stumbles backward, recoiling in horror as if scorched by a terrible flame. His triumphant laughter dies in his throat, replaced by a heart-wrenching scream that shatters the garden's tranquility. In the shadowed throne room, Midas kneels before his golden daughter, a figure of utter despair. His voice cracks, a broken plea echoing in the stillness. "Forgive me, angel. Please forgive me." The angel materializes once more, her face a mask of empathy mixed with resolve. She commands Midas, "Sprinkle water from a specific river on everything you touch to reverse the spell." Midas listens, a spark of hope igniting in his eyes at the prospect of redemption. Midas desperately seeks relief at the riverbank, his actions frantic. The river continues its serene flow, a stark reminder of the tranquility Midas has disrupted. Midas stands amid his gilded possessions, river water held in his trembling hand. He sprinkles the water, watching as the golden curse begins to lift from his bed. The golden touch recedes from the furniture, restoring the room to its original state. The transformation spreads to his clothes, the heavy gold replaced by familiar fabrics. Midas sprinkles river water, a glimmer of hope in his eyes. Miraculously, the golden food reverts, promising sustenance. He tastes a bite, relishing the simple flavor. Midas sprinkles the river water on the golden statue, a glimmer of hope in his eyes. A blinding flash illuminates the garden as his daughter returns to life. Tears stream down her face as she embraces her father, reborn into the world. Overwhelmed with relief, Midas holds his daughter tightly, cherishing the moment. Midas strolls leisurely through his garden, his face radiant with newfound joy as he revels in nature's simple beauty. His daughter walks beside him, her presence amplifying his sense of contentment. Together, they embody the essence of a life enriched not by gold, but by love and nature. Amidst the lively village market, the sounds of bartering and laughter create a vibrant scene. Villagers' faces radiate joy as they share stories, weaving a tapestry of daily life. A warm feeling of peace envelops Midas as he recognizes the value of community and simple connections. Midas steps into his treasury, his heart now filled with generosity. He starts giving gold to the needy, his face glowing with true joy. His treasury is now a beacon of hope for his people. Midas surveys the construction, his wealth transforming the kingdom. Schools and hospitals rise, testaments to Midas' generosity. Public gardens bloom, bringing beauty and life to the kingdom. Midas watches as his kingdom flourishes under his care. Amid the warm glow of the fireplace, Midas shares a story with his daughter. The room vibrates with love and laughter, a haven of familial warmth. A profound realization dawns. True riches reside not in gold, but in the bonds of family and the joy of shared moments. Midas walks slowly toward the riverbank. The waters murmur a stark backdrop to his inner turmoil. His face reflects on his past, the golden touch now a burden on his soul. With a sigh, Midas reaches into his pouch, grasping a handful of gold. He throws the glittering coins into the river, rejecting greed in favor of simplicity. The castle brims with jubilation as King Midas hosts a grand feast, symbolizing unity and gratitude. The air is thick with celebration as the people revel in their prosperity. Midas watches, his heart swelling with pride and satisfaction at the sight of his thriving kingdom. Midas walks among his people, a beacon of hope. He listens intently to their concerns, his face etched with empathy. Midas offers his support, his voice filled with kindness. Midas stands at the window, gazing out at his kingdom bathed in the moonlight. He surveys the thriving land, a testament to his wise and generous leadership. A gentle smile graces his lips as he realizes the true meaning of fulfillment. Midas ascends to the mountain's peak, his silhouette etched against the sky as he seeks solace. He stands, a solitary figure, overlooking the vast expanse, absorbing nature's raw beauty. The weight of the world lifts from his shoulders as he embraces the mountain's quiet. Within the opulent halls of his castle, Midas stands as a beacon of sagacity, imparting hard-earned wisdom to his devoted daughter. She sits before him, a portrait of rapt attention, her eyes reflecting the profound respect and love she holds for her father. Midas stands resolute, laying the cornerstone for a foundation dedicated to the realm's impoverished. He ensures his vast riches perpetually uplift his people, even beyond his reign. As the sun dips below the horizon, Midas watches over his kingdom, his heart swelling with quiet peace. The weight of his past melts away with the fading light, replaced by a profound gratitude for the chance to have redeemed himself. His reign, once defined by greed, now echoes with the gentle whispers of compassion and generosity.